يحررني القوة والجلال وشرف العظمات بتغيرني. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, the one God, the one Lord, the one Savior, Jesus Christ. بسم الآب والابن والروح القدس، إله واحد، آب واحد، مخلص واحد، يسوع المسيح. Mr. Bashir Vania, your excuses are childish. You claim you debated the best Christian scholars, okay? And you need my credentials to know where I'm going with this. And you are refusing and you are running from accepting a simple discussion based upon questions and answers about your Islam and your Quran that you claim to be an expert with and knowledgeable with and famous with. And you're trying to run to the Bible. What does the Bible have to do with my request? I never refused the offer that you presented me to answer questions about the Bible. The only thing I told you is I do not mix the two together. I don't mix poison with honey. And you can understand that any which way you want. I have no problem with answering any questions you have in regards to the Bible and Christianity, but on a separate session. You claimed you don't trust me because you don't know who I am. Well, I don't know you either. Just because you've been on YouTube and TV and you've been here and you debated that doesn't mean that I should trust you. Don't forget, I'm not a Muslim. One person I can give you reference to that you can ask, who am I, is the last person you had a discussion with or debate with, Brother Chris Close. You can ask him about me, who I am, what my background. So, and I told you I'm going to put your messages on YouTube. And you challenged me to do it, unedited. That's all I do. I do not edit anything. I already done one, and I'm doing the second part of it. I don't know where you want me to start, but I'm going to start with something that you claimed about the Quran. Each nation came with its messenger. What does this have to do with the Quran being in Arabic? I asked you to name me the messenger that came to your language talking the Quran. I asked you to name me the messenger of China who went to China and preached Islam. What was his name? What was the messenger of Adam? What language did Adam spoke? You did not answer any of those questions. The proof that your Quran has to be in Arabic are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 verses. Chapter 12, verse 2. We have revealed it an Arabic Quran so that you may understand. Unfortunately, you do not understand. 16:103. We are well aware that they say it is a human being who is teaching him, but the tongue of him they allude to is foreign, while this is a clear Arabic tongue, which is not your tongue. 21:13. And thus we have sent it down an Arabic Quran, not African Quran, not Chinese Quran, and have distinctly set forth therein of threats that they may guard or that it may produce a reminder for them. 26:195. Clear Arabic tongue, which you don't even know what that is. 39:28. An Arabic Quran without any crookedness that they may guard. But the Quran is full of crookedness. But again, how would you understand? How would you know? You don't know the language. You don't know nothing about the language. And if we made it a Quran in a foreign tongue, what would they do? They would clearly have said, we have not, its communications been made clear. So if it was made in a different language, according to you, it would not have been clear to you. You want the Quran, the sources for those? I'll take you to the Quran. 12:2. Here is 12:2. Here is 12. And here is verse 2. We have revealed it an Arabic Quran so they may understand. إن أنزلناه قرآنا عربيا لعلكم تعقلون. Again, Arabic Quran, Qur'anan Arabiyan. What was the second verse? 16:103. Let's go to 16:103. 16:103. Come on, 103. Here is 103. وقد نعلم أنهم يقولون إنما يعلمه بلسان بشر لسان الذي يلحدون إليه أعجمي وهذا لسان عربي مبين. لسان عربي مبين. Clear Arabic tongue. Clear Arabic tongue. It doesn't say African tongue. It doesn't say Chinese tongue. Which is the other verse? Let's go to the next one. 20:113. 20:113. Here is 20. And here is 113. وكذلك أنزلناه قرآنا عربيا. Thus we have revealed it in an Arabic Quran. Does it say Chinese? Does it say African? Let's go to the next one. 26, 195. 26, 195. بلسان عربي مبين. In a clear Arabic tongue, not in clear African tongue. Let's go to the next one. 3928. 3928. قرآنا عربيا غير ذي عوج لعلهم يتقون. An Arabic Quran. An Arabic Quran without any defect, which is not true. Your Quran is full of defects. That's why you're afraid to accept my challenge, because you can't answer those questions. So they may become righteous without any defect. That's a lie. An Arabic Quran, it doesn't say Chinese. And let's go to the last verse, 41, 44. Here is 41, and here is 44. ولو جعلناه قرآنا أعجميا لقالوا لولا فصلت آياته أعجمي وعربي قل هو للذين آمنوا هدى وشفاء والذين لا يؤمنون في آذانهم وفروا وهو عليهم أعمى أولئك ينادون من مكان بعيد. We had made it a Quran, and if we had made it a Quran in a foreign tongue language, they would have said, if only its verses were made clear. Non-Arabic and Arab say, for those who believe it is guidance and healing, but as for those who do not believe, there is heaviness in their ears, which means still it has to be in Arabic. Can you please show me anywhere in the Bible that it says it has to be in Aramaic, it has to be in Greek, it has to be in Hebrew? Is there any command in the Bible that requires the Bible to be in a specific language? So what is your excuse here? What is your justification that I know language or I don't know language? I can read the Bible in any language that God given on this earth. I'm not committed and I'm not commanded to read the Bible and understand the Bible in a specific language, unlike your Quran that you are commanded to read it, understand it, and know it in Arabic. Sadly to say, you are ignorant of the language. You sent me a message in one of your emails saying you learned Arabic enough to understand the Quran. I asked you a simple question and you could not answer. And you gave me an answer that has nothing to do with my question. So is that the reason you're running from me, because you can't confront me with the language of your Quran? Oh, I forgot. Us Christians, we know a little bit of Arabic, right? Don't forget, Middle Eastern Christians, they speak Arabic fluently. They know the language, they understood the language, they learned the language back and forth. It's our mother tongue language. And we never learned that the Arabic language we learn in school is completely different than the language of the Quran. It doesn't exist. Only in the mind of idiots like you, sir. And I'm calling you idiots because you are proving to me that you are an idiot of the Quran. By you trying to run away from my challenge to you. You claim to be famous and you debated better people, and God bless them. God bless you. Good luck for you. I'm not half of them. Why don't you accept my challenge and make a fool of me? Use me as your clown. So challenging and debating people with experience does not mean they know what I am talking about. Talk to me. I'm the person who knows the language of your Quran, which you are an ignorant of. So let's go to your messages, sir. This is a response to one of your last messages. You said, however, in your system, I'm not allowed. Let's see if we can enlarge this. Okay. To give such examples, and that allows you to get away with hypocrisy. That is why I'm against your system of questioning. Your claim is false, sir. Because I never said I won't allow you to question or ask questions about the Bible or Christianity. The only thing I said, I would not allow it in the same session. So that's a childish game. And I told, and I will tell you again, I do not mix Islam with Christianity, period. What is so hard for you to understand? How much more clearer can I be? On a different session, you can ask all the questions you like. So stop being a deceiver with your words. Stop trying to find excuses. Again, you are a Muslim who accepted Islam and the book of it called Quran. Why are you so afraid to be questioned on what you claim to know and want to divert the topic to the Bible? Have you ever asked a Christian, I'm going to call you out on the Bible, and the Christian told you, fine, but I'm going to go back to the Quran? Why is it so hard with you Muslims that stick on one topic at a time? And here's what I put. Have you ever called a Christian for questions and answers about Christianity and the Bible, and they ran telling you we have to question the Quran? So either way, I would appreciate a response from you as a man. If you accepted, that's great. If you don't, would be a gentleman of you to tell me why, and please don't use the excuse of I can't ask about the Bible or Christianity. Especially, I have told you many times so far, I will take your cues, but not in the same session when I'm asking you about the Quran. This is the response that you came back with. Firstly, the name is Bashir, not Rashid. It's irrelevant. Bashir, Rashid, Mashid, all of them the same thing. That's a Islamic miracle. I understand the confusion since you prefer to remain anonymous. Who told you I'm anonymous? Who told you? Do I have to give you my name and my social security number and my address and all that for you to know me? I don't call myself a Christian apologist. I don't call myself anything other than a person who wants to learn Islam from Muslims like you, who claim to be experts. And the way I want to learn is by me asking you questions and you give me answers. What is so hard about that? Fake identities like yours can be confusing, huh? Fake identity. What is fake identity? What do Muslims know? That's not a fake identity. That's my identity on Pal Talk. That's my identity on YouTube. That's my identity on my email. That's my identity on any channel, any direction I go when I talk to Muslims. What do you need to know? My first name and my last name? What is that relevant? My first name is Michael. My last name Shimti Zakshim. Are you happy now? Dear Ayub, please put our complete correspondence on YouTube. I dare you. Buddy, I'm man enough to stand behind what I say. I did the first section of it, and I'm putting the second one. Why would you dare me? I announced it already. I will put it, and I already put it in your comments. I will post it. And by the way, by complete, I mean unedited. Here's the email in front of you. What is there edited about it? I told you I'm not a Muslim. I don't lie. I don't have to play games. I'm upfront. Also, I will not waste my time responding to a wannabe ghost man or a man in Purda. No, sir, I don't wear burda. That's your women wear the burqa. I don't wear burda. Still waiting for your credential. Happy hunting. Please put the response on YouTube as well. It is right here. You can see it. So my last response to you, I don't edit anything and I posted on YouTube. And why are you still dancing? Why are you still dancing? You debated the best. Okay, fine. Humor me. I'm not asking you for debate. I'm asking you to teach me Islam. Answer my questions. Again, sir, Mr. Bashir, I'm calling you out on your Islam and Quran by asking you questions and you give me answers. Only Islam and Quran. Do you, Mr. Bashir, accept? If your answer yes, let's set the time and day. If your answer is no, tell me why not. Aren't you confident to answer any questions thrown to you about your religion and book? Why you want to talk about the Bible at the end here? Why you want to talk about the Bible when I'm making my position clear? Islam and Quran. You want to know more about me? Ask Mr. Clisclose. The last gentleman you debated, he knows me. And Mr. Bashir, I'm going to make the question very clear. The question that I asked you, and you still have not given me an answer. ما عمل محمد من الله. ما عبد محمد. English, since I know you don't understand the Arabic. What did Muhammad made out of Allah, and what did Muhammad worship? You answered me that Muhammad worshipped Allah, but you didn't answer the second part. What did Muhammad make out of Allah? And apparently you don't understand English either. So you are ignorant of the language of the Quran, and you are ignorant of the English language as well. And I'm calling you out, whether you have credentials or you don't have credentials. You claim to be a Muslim, based on what? You can't even read the book that Allah sent to you. You don't even understand the language of it. So you're a Muslim by what? How? By being a parrot, listening, memorizing, and repeating without understanding. If you are an animal, the Quran becomes clear to you. If you are an idiot, the Quran becomes clear to you. I'm coming after you, Mr. Bashir, because you're the scholar of Islam. Why are you running? What difference was credential? Credentials don't mean nothing. You are a Muslim who claim to be confident, and you've been on TV and YouTube and this and that. Good for you. Good for you. I'm the little man coming after you, and you're trying to find excuses to run. Because I'm putting you on the spot, sir. I'm putting you on the spot with your own Quran and the language of the Quran that you cannot speak. That's why you can't respond. You can't answer. You can't tell me nothing. All you're doing is trying to run and hide behind. I want to question you about the Bible. I want to talk to you about Christianity. For what reason? For what? When we talk Islam, we talk Islam. You want to talk Christianity? You're more than welcome to call me back and tell me when, where, what time. And I'm ready for you. And remember, Mr. Bashir, if you understood your Quran properly, you would know that Isa of the Quran is the Allah of Islam. Sadaq Allahul Azim.